It's The Local Show on News Radio 570 WSYR, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back and welcome in. This is hour number 2 of The Local Show. Getting ready for engaging interviews with Jenni Gratien. She's the Executive Director of Boys and Girls Club of Syracuse. Seb Ganella stops by, owner of Clean All. And then Mark Raleigh is the Associate VP of Raleigh & Sons. And Natasha Schmidt stops by. She's the owner of Rubberstone, New York. We'll have a conversation with her if Steve doesn't scare all the guests away.
Oh, come on. I only scare a few of them away, Tom. I just had a thought. You know what I'm looking forward to?
Wait a second. I got to write down that you had a thought.
I had a thought. I'm looking forward to my wife going, you know what? Your car smells like fish. That's something I want to hear. Sometime soon.
Because you haven't caught any.
I want to have a big smelly salmon in the and I want her to push back and be annoyed by that because what that means is I got a salmon. So
now, speaking of salmon, I opened the freezer the other night and we were trying to determine what we were going to have for dinner. So after we got done, talking to each other about pizza and wings,
I'm telling Dr. Barry.
I know. I said, no, we can't have that. And I was looking and we've got like 3 bags of frozen salmon in there because we got sick of having salmon. We've been eating salmon
Bring
like
it
it's
in.
coming
I'll
out
take
of
care
our
of it for you.
ears, Oh,
if you cook it right, so frozen salmon's great.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you're not supposed to have them like popsicles, right? You got to cook them.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't taste the same. I don't know.
Yeah, you get sick of it after a while. Anyway, Jenni Gratien here is the Executive Director of Boys and Girls Club of Syracuse. She's new to the show, so we want to make her feel welcome. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. What's your deal? Are you from Syracuse at all, or?
I consider myself from Syracuse.
Okay.
Come from a military family, so we've been here since 1980.
Oh, that's a while back. Yeah, sure. Where were you originally from then? Where were you born?
Oh, Virginia. So we
yeah.
went Virginia, Canada here.
Oh, wow, yeah. What part of Virginia?
We were in,
That place. She was
near Leesburg?
Small.
Fort Lee.
Fort Lee. Oh, okay, yeah. My sister lived in Leesburg. Loved it when we used to go visit her down there. That's great. So you came back up, and are you married to somebody local, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, my husband lives in Chenango.
Okay, great. Yeah. Is that where you guys still reside? Out that way?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful area.
Yeah.
We almost fished out there.
You can fish there.
Yeah. Chenango Creek.
Yes.
The falls. Yellow brick road thing. The whole. And one of my favorite Italian restaurants is out there. Nina's there.
Oh, Nina's, yes.
Isn't that wonderful? That luscious food.
So how did you get, what's your path to become the queen and big shot at the Boys and Girls Club?
Well, how much time do you
Actually about 6 minutes.
Well, I can give you the condensed version. I grew up in this area and went to school, got my bachelor's degree in public justice, and then went on for my master's in education. But for whatever reason, my career path brought me back to human services. Wound up working for another agency in the community that works with homeless women and women with children, and left there to work with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Syracuse, and really seemed to be drawn to the community and the needs of the community and really our at-risk population.
In case someone was confused, like Tom, what is the Boys and Girls Club? What do they do?
I was just going to ask you that.
So the Boys and Girls Clubs of Syracuse has 3 clubs in our community that provides youth development services to school-age children, 5 up to graduation, and really being able to provide a safe space. So that's our number one. We provide a safe space for our children in our community to go to after school. And while they're there, then we're able to work with them on academic support, character and leadership development, and healthy lifestyles.
Do they have to pay for that?
Our program right now is completely free.
Oh, my goodness. That's wonderful.
Wow. How is it funded?
Well, we have multiple funding streams. So we have grant funding that is at the city, county, and state level. And we also rely heavily on individual and corporate donations. Yeah.
Cool.
Very nice.
So why do you do what you do?
Why? Somebody has to. You
Well,
know,
or not.
Really.
She has a big heart.
Or not. There are lots of things people should do that they don't step into. So you put your heart and soul in there. So why?
Why? Because I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference with our children because they're our future.
Yeah. Where are the buildings for the Boys and Girls Club?
So our 3 clubs, we have our East Fayette Street Club, which is over on East Fayette.
Coincidentally.
Yeah. And then we have our Shawner Street Club, which
Is on Shawner Street.
shockingly is
yes.
on Shawner Street. And then actually, now I'm going to throw you for a loop. Our 3rd club is called Central Village Club, but it's actually over on the south side on Van Buren Street. So we can't make it completely.
Yeah, I can't picture where the facilities are. They got to be fairly large to house everybody. To
Our
come in,
largest club is the East Fayette. So it's 2100. It's on the corner of Crowley and East Fayette.
What's near it that I can picture?
It's a couple blocks up from Erie Boulevard. It's kind of hidden.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it's you would have to, you know where Westcott is.
Yes,
if you were to
sure.
go Westcott, but kind of between Westcott and the Boulevard.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're
kinda
sort of
hidden
near
back
the
there.
university, right? You know, not too far away.
Not too far.
Yeah.
But it's convenient for the kids.
Yes.
I mean, that's really what it's about, right?
Really, yes, it's serving the children in that neighborhood.
Okay, so what kind of programs, or do you have volunteers, or how is these things? How does it work?
So the programs that we have, like I said, there's academic support. So we have Power Hour. The kids come into the program, and we have staff and volunteers that help them with their homework.
From anywhere from kindergarten. Well, yeah, I don't know if
Kindergarten to
kindergartners
graduation.
Yeah,
Kindergartners to graduation.
Okay,
So
got it.
depending on.
If Tom volunteers
Yes.
to help children with math, just say no. Okay, just say no. There was
Yeah, I wouldn't help them with that.
yeah.
I wouldn't either.
Just
But
walk
don't tell
away.
anybody that.
So it's like a tutor, right? Is that a fair way to
so
put
you
it?
have that. That's
Absolutely.
one of the services.
Tutoring and mentoring.
Yeah.
So some other programs that we have, Triple Play, which is really a focus on body, mind, and soul.
Very nice.
So really, it is physical activity and
Nutrition,
also
anything nutrition in there?
nutrition
Yeah.
and healthy relationships.
Yeah.
So it's kind of body, mind,
So
and soul.
things at the Boys and Girls Club are rocking between 2 and 6. I mean, is that like the window?
2 and when kids get out of school, because of the ages, we serve 5 to 12-year-olds until 6, and then the teens until later in the evening, usually about 8 o'clock.
Now, let me ask you a very pointed question. Since you're serving underserved,
Yes.
right, which would be accurate, how about security? How do you take care of security?
That's
in those
gotta be a
areas?
challenge, right?
All 3, yes, absolutely. It is. So safety is our number 1 priority
Yeah.
across the board. And right out of the gate, all facilities are locked. And we have a person that works the door, so they have to be able to unlock the door and let people in. And we have very regimented safety procedures to follow when it comes to
Do you have safety officers there, or
No, we don't. That is one thing that we don't have.
But you haven't found the need for it either, which is a
Well,
good thing.
At this
Yeah, not
point,
really.
There go. And
yeah.
briefly, what kind of volunteers would you be looking for?
Well, we always need support when it comes to running our programs. There are those types of volunteers, so mentors and tutors. We also need volunteers when it comes to our facilities,
Right.
needing help with yard work and
Okay.
yeah.
that's
So
something.
if someone has a heart for children and maybe folks that maybe need a little bit of help, this is an audience that you could help with.
Absolutely.
So BGC Syracuse, did I get that right? .org?
Yes.
Okay, so Boys and Girls Club in Syracuse, and they can connect there and find out
Yep.
information.
Yep.
And maybe even talk to you because you're a big shot.
Well, tell the rest of my staff that.
Yeah, we hope to have you back again. We want to help in any way we can. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
Jenni Gratien right there, Executive Director of Boys and Girls Club of Syracuse. Steph Ganella is coming up next, owner of Clean All, right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.